Wow, there's a great crowd out there tonight. My name is Dan Swalger. I'm the principal of Marshall Middle School. Welcome to the Spring Band Concert. Lots of energy in this room, but it's no match for the energy at Marshall Middle School. I promise you that. Lots of energy and excitement in our hallways and in our classrooms. I know many of the students, and I'm sure some of the staff have started to count down the days to the end of the school year. And if I asked any of these kiddos behind me, I'm sure they could tell me down to the minute. But the reality is, as fast as the summer will come, is as fast as the summer will end, and I'm not being pessimistic, I promise you. And we'll be counting down the days until school starts again. But for some, they'll start to embark on a new journey in life. They'll start to write a new chapter. And one of those some is Mr. Taylor. I don't know if you know this or not, but Mr. Taylor is retiring at the end of this school year. Mr. Taylor has dedicated 30 years to the students of North Allegheny. He's an original member of Marshall Middle School. He's been here since it opened. I'm not trying to date you at all. Now, I've only had the privilege, and I mean that sincerely, I've only had the privilege of knowing and working with Mr. Taylor for the last 2 years. And as I shared with the students at the in-school concert, I'm sincerely going to miss him. I'm going to miss his sense of humor. And if you don't know it, he has an absolutely tremendous sense of humor. I'm going to miss his dedication to students, his passion for music, and his love for Marshall Middle School. You see, at Marshall Middle School, our motto is, where I make a difference. Mr. Taylor, you have not only lived up to that motto, but you've exceeded it. So from my heart, I thank you for everything you've done for me, all of the students that you've serviced over 30 years, and for our building. It truly means a lot to me. So it's with conflicting emotions that I welcome Mr. Taylor to the stage for his final Marshall Middle School Band concert. So please give a warm welcome to Wes Taylor.
You're really good. Thank you. Thank you, and it is good to see so many people. It's good to see all you parents and grandparents, siblings. Thank you for coming out tonight. That first song was something that really shows some of the growth, I think, in the sixth grade band. I don't know, but I'm thinking as I'm conducting them and watching them play, I barely recognize them from the winter concert. I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of progress in this group right here. The second song we're going to play also demonstrates some things like articulation and dynamics. I made notes because I don't want to ramble too much. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, well, I'm rambling already. My hope for you tonight, parents, is that you see the progress, yes, but also you see the value in band. You see that it does good things. And if you read anything about brain studies, you learn that it's really good for the brain, for the interconnectivity of the different parts of the brain. It all is amazing when you put someone on all those electrodes and you see what happens. The brain is just lighting up when they're playing a musical instrument, when they're playing music. So there's value there, but there's also value for entertainment. And so we're doing two things tonight. We're growing them musically and we're growing their brains. We're also hopefully giving you something that you can enjoy. Okay, our next song is about a night, or maybe more than one night, and they're far off in the distance, and they come up to the castle. There's some kind of a meeting, and then they go away. So this is Knights of the Round Table. Thank you very much. This next tune reminds me a little bit of a New Orleans march. Carnival features our percussion section. Seventh grade band, please. Doing my best to get this thing over with for a couple reasons. It's only 10 after 7. I don't know. You could say that there's an elephant in the room, but it might be more like a penguin. Come on, sixth graders, sit down. We got to get going here. Look at that. They want to sit with their friends. I told them not to do that, but they're still doing it. Okay, this first song by the 7th grade band, it's not a Sousa march and it's not a Fillmore march. It's a Carl King march. Carl King isn't always that easy. I mean, Sousa, he's got some tough stuff. Fillmore, these are the big kings of marches. But this Carl King guy, you don't usually play it with 7th grade band. 7th grade band. just 1 year makes a lot of difference. Just a year more maturity, a year more practice. So the every other day helps a lot. When they have band, and then the phys ed, and then band, and just every other day, in elementary, they don't have that. Sometimes they might even miss a lesson and go for like a couple of weeks and not have a music lesson. So it really helps the schedule that we have. Next up for the 7th grade band is, it's 12-bar blues. It's cool blues for trumpets. And so we're featuring the trumpet section because we just got a lot of awesome trumpet players. And 12-bar blues is like a foundation for jazz. And so that's pretty much what this is. We're swinging the 8th notes. This is cool blues for trumpets. Now I want to read what I wrote because I thought it was something clever for the next song. And we did that one. Just did that one. Con Brio. The next song is in several different time signatures, but most prominently in 5/4, which is tricky and took some work to get the hang of. Yeah. 5/4, there's like another beat. Normally, we are used to 4/4 time, but 5/4, it's a little tricky, and it sounds kind of Latin. Con Brio, I think it's like a fiery sort of thing. There's also a section in 3/4 and then a little section in 4/4. So this takes a lot of flexibility to be able to play in these different time signatures, and kids do a real good job. We like playing Con Brio. Thank you. Thank you. Shackelford, I think, is programmatic. There's a story behind it. The composer doesn't really say the story. He says it's about wrong. Okay, the composer is wrong. He says it's about along the coast, maybe of North Carolina or somewhere. But it's clearly a cowboy who is dreaming in the beginning, who then is woken sharply to continue their drive of the cattle up to market. So this is about a cowboy, I'm sure. So see what you think in a day in the life of a cowboy. That's what we think. That's what I think it is. And we had some discussion about it because there's something about a backstory that helps you bring out some aspects of the music. So see what you think. Shackelford Banks. Thank you so much. Jazz band, please. Stay backstage. Go right back there if you want. All right? All right, this is getting harder. It's getting harder for me personally. I don't want to take advantage of the situation, but I'm just starting to realize what I'm saying goodbye to. This is rough. It's Summer Breeze, Children second. Summer Breeze, Children, Teens, Final Countdown, Final Countdown. This is smell. Summer Breeze, Children of Sanchez is second. Children is second. Where's Choice? Okay, you first. Summer Breeze. Good to go? You gonna drop that mute again? Killing me. Summer Breeze. Towards you. If you hit a note, just hit something. 1, 2. Thank you. Philip Curry on tenor sax, Drew Collins on trumpet. Thank you very much. We're going to switch up the order of these because they asked me to, and I always give in to student pressure. Students. And so we're switching up Children of Sanchez. We'll do it second, and then we'll do the other one last. This is a little technical, a little difficult to do with the articulations. Really, really quick articulations on this one. We've been working on that a lot. This is Chuck Mangione. Any Chuck Mangione fans back from the 70s? Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Jack Maruka trombone, Ryan Miltenberger, and Will Mensch on trumpets. Thank you so much. Thank you. A little explanation of what this last song is. My own children who are here tonight, thank you very much to my wife and kids for coming up. Nathaniel, Andrew, and Olivia, and my wife is Marcia. So thank you for coming tonight. It's called a mashup, and they played it one night. We were doing the dishes, and they put this thing, am I still on? And they put this on, and it was two tunes at the same time, and Final Countdown I know, and Smells Like Teen Spirit I know, but I never heard them together, and we didn't change Final Countdown at all. It's the same arrangement. We just put the melody of Smells Like Teen Spirit in there also, and it really, really works together. I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny the way it sounds, but I hope you enjoy it too. So we messed around with the title of this, Final Countdown with Teen Spirit, Final Teen Spirit, and then Final Smell Down or Smelly Final Down. I don't know. It's fun. We have a lot of fun with this. Smells like a teen. Carolyn Spar, tenor saxophone. Thank you so much. 8th grade band, please, let's go. 8th grade band. There are some students that were playing the brass quintet music. We really just put that together 2 or 3 weeks ago. I called them out and said, here, try this, and they really dug into it. And most of those were up here, so I just want to mention their names. Those were trumpet players Nick Faber and Amy Hendricks, French horn Sarah Weller, trombone Jack Maruka, and on tuba Marissa Granite, playing a quintet piece that I didn't play till I think I was like a junior or senior in high school, and they were just doing a really good job. So that was your Marshall Middle School Brass Quintet, first ever this year. Thank you. Let's go, guys. It's a great band. Would you please play with us today? I think they thought something else was first. Thank you so much. We have such excellent flute players here that I did not think we could avoid. I thought it would be a smart thing to feature them doing something. And they didn't say no to this song. Can you guys slide down? So we have, I think most of these girls made AV Honors Band, and the rest of them tried out for it. This is a French piece by Gabriel Fauré that they need a little organization. They need a little time for organization. They're very organized young ladies, but yeah, can we borrow your stands? You just hold that, it's in order. Start this way. Can we just have that stand? Forward with the stand. Okay. And Lena Voss is the leader of the group, so take it away, Lena. Very good. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing that with us, ladies. They worked on that on their own time. The next song, Feeling Good, is from a musical. Roar of the grease paint smell over the crowd. And There's a Nina Simone had made this popular earlier on, but then it's obviously most famous by Michael Bublé. But if you listen to the words, read the lyrics, it's not really it sounds like a happy song, feeling good. This is my time, this is my day, whatever. But actually something really, really sad has happened to the guy that sings it in the musical. So that's why it's in a minor key. So, but we like doing it. We feel good when we play it, so hope you do too. Thank you very much. Thank you. Doing a lot of different styles tonight. This next one is Impressionistic, Edward McDowell. Again, with the imagery, I asked them to think about, a wild rose. We're just walking through the forest and it's all green in different shades. The tree trunks are gray and dark, and all of a sudden you come upon this just red, this little spot of red in the middle of the woods. It's very unusual. So if you want to have that mental picture, Abby, you forget your music or something? My flute. Oh, her flute's over there. Okay. This is a little bit of a stretch because it really requires a lot of breath control and legato playing and a lot of sensitivity. And there's this thing that we do, it's called a lift. We just like pull up and everybody just pauses for ever so slightly together. But I want you to notice those times because it's really not easy to get everyone to do together, and they're doing a great job. Okay, here it is, last song, time check, with the phone that they make fun of. Okay. Oh. They even tune up the timpani. I mean, you ask them once. Some of these kids, you just only have to ask them once. I know parents, that's your experience at home, right? You ask them once and they do it. It's just amazing. But your kids are amazing. And it's really been, seriously, it's been my honor and my privilege to have such hardworking, talented, polite, wonderful kids. My experience has been so rich here, so rich. Thank you very much for letting me work with your kids.